What if the ancient Shaolin monks knew the secret to manifesting your deepest desires? For centuries, Shaolin wisdom has taught that our mind shapes our reality. Today we bridge Eastern wisdom with what modern culture calls the law of attraction. I've studied Shi Heng Yi's teachings for years, and discovered how his 34th generation Shaolin wisdom aligns perfectly with manifestation principles. Are you ready to transform your life through ancient wisdom? Let's begin. Welcome back to the 12 Ways channel, friends. Today's video is special because we're exploring something truly transformative. Master Shi Heng Yi often explains that the Shaolin tradition isn't just about physical training, it's about mastering the mind. And when we master our mind, we begin to influence our reality. What's fascinating is how closely his teachings align with what we call the law of attraction, the principle that like attracts like, and that by focusing on positive or negative thoughts, we can bring positive or negative experiences into our lives. Before we begin, remember that these principles aren't about magical thinking. As Shi Heng Yi teaches, true transformation requires both inner work and outer action. This is about training your mind with the same dedication that Shaolin monks train their bodies. Let's explore these 12 principles that can transform how you approach manifestation. Shi Heng Yi often begins his teachings with this fundamental concept. He tells the story of a scholar who visits a Zen master to learn about Zen. The master begins pouring tea into the scholar's cup, but doesn't stop when it's full. As tea spills everywhere, he explains, "Like this cup, you are full of your own opinions and speculations. How can I show you Zen unless you first empty your cup?" To properly work with the law of attraction, we must first empty our cups, clearing our minds of limiting beliefs, doubts, and preconceptions that block what we wish to manifest. Master Shi teaches a practice called Wu Wei, or non-doing, sitting in stillness, releasing attachments to thoughts. This creates space for new possibilities. Try this. For 5 minutes daily, simply observe your thoughts without judgment. Notice limiting beliefs like "I don't deserve success" or "this never works for me." Don't fight them, just observe them passing like clouds. As Shi Heng Yi says, before you can fill your life with what you desire, you must create space for it to enter. The second principle focuses on what Shi Heng Yi calls inner vision, the ability to clearly visualize what you wish to manifest. Shaolin monks practice visualization not just for manifestation, but as a tool for mastering complex movements. Before physically attempting a difficult technique, they first perfect it in their minds. Think of it like mentally rehearsing the perfect dance moves before hitting the dance floor, except with less potential for public embarrassment. Master Shi explains, what the mind can conceive with clarity, the body can achieve with proper training. This principle is crucial for effective manifestation. The clearer your inner vision, the stronger the attraction. Try this practice. Spend 10 minutes daily in what Shi Heng Yi calls creative visualization. Imagine your desired outcome with all 5 senses. How does it look, feel, sound, even smell and taste? The more vivid the visualization, the more powerful the attraction. Remember, this isn't daydreaming, it's training your mind to recognize opportunities aligned with your vision. In Shaolin philosophy, breath is everything. Master Shi Heng Yi teaches that proper breathing is how we cultivate and direct qi, our life energy. When it comes to manifestation, our energy state determines what we attract. Have you noticed how different opportunities come your way when you're energized versus depleted? It's like trying to use a magnet that's lost its charge. You can wave it around all you want, but it won't attract much. Shi Heng Yi teaches specific breathing techniques to elevate our energy state. The most accessible is the 4-7-8 breath. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 7, exhale for 8. This activates your parasympathetic nervous system, shifting you from stress to receptivity. Practice this before visualization sessions. As Master Shi says, the quality of your breath determines the quality of your energy. The quality of your energy determines what you attract. This principle might seem counterintuitive in our effort-oriented culture, but it's essential for manifestation. Wu Wei translates as non-forcing or effortless action. Shi Heng Yi describes it as the art of letting things happen rather than making them happen. Think of it like planting a seed. You don't dig it up daily to check progress or pull on the sprout to make it grow faster. You create the right conditions, then trust the process. It's the difference between desperately chasing a butterfly and sitting still until it lands on your shoulder. One approach sends the butterfly fleeing, the other invites it closer. With manifestation, forcing creates resistance. Wu Wei creates receptivity. As Master Shi teaches, set your intention clearly, take aligned action, then release attachment to outcomes. What is meant for you cannot miss you when you create space for it to arrive. This doesn't mean becoming passive. It means acting from a place of flow rather than force. Now we reach the core of effective manifestation. Shi Heng Yi emphasizes that our emotional state is our strongest point of attraction. Shaolin monks undergo rigorous emotional training, learning to maintain inner peace regardless of external circumstances. This isn't about suppressing emotions, but about choosing which emotions to cultivate and amplify. Master Shi teaches, your dominant emotional state becomes your energetic broadcast to the universe. Think about it. Have you ever noticed that when you're angry you seem to encounter more reasons to be angry? When you're joyful, more joyful experiences find you? This is why gratitude practices are so powerful for manifestation. They shift your emotional baseline to appreciation, which attracts more experiences worthy of appreciation. Shi Heng Yi recommends this daily practice. Before rising each morning, place your hand on your heart and recall 3 specific things you're grateful for. Feel the gratitude fully before beginning your day. This sets your emotional broadcast to appreciation rather than lack. As he says, train your emotions with the same discipline you would train your body. This principle highlights the Shaolin emphasis on integrity and manifestation. Master Shi Heng Yi teaches that our thoughts, words, and actions must align to create coherent energy. Any contradiction creates internal conflict that blocks manifestation. Think of it as 3 different radio stations playing simultaneously. The result is just noise. When all 3 broadcast the same frequency, the signal becomes powerful. It's like saying you want financial abundance while constantly telling friends, "I can't afford that," and then spending impulsively. Your manifestation GPS is receiving very confusing directions. Try this alignment practice from Shi Heng Yi's teachings. Each evening, review your day. Did your words reflect your true desires? Did your actions align with your stated intentions? Where did you notice misalignment? Don't judge yourself, simply observe and adjust. As Master Shi says, small consistent alignments create powerful momentum. Now we arrive at what Master Shi considers one of the most challenging aspects of manifestation, the paradox of attachment. To effectively manifest, you must simultaneously hold a clear desire and release attachment to specific outcomes. This paradox confuses many practitioners. Shi Heng Yi explains it through the concept of ziran, or naturalness. In Shaolin training, when a student tries too hard to perfect a movement, they create tension that prevents mastery. Only when they release the desperate need to succeed do they finally succeed. It's like trying to fall asleep. The harder you try, the more impossible it becomes. With manifestation, attachment creates resistance through fear, doubt, and tension. These emotional states block your receptivity. Master Shi teaches the principle of the flexible tree. Be firm in your roots, intentions, but flexible in your branches, pathways to manifestation. This means trusting that the universe might deliver your desire through unexpected channels, or in forms better than you imagined. Try this Shaolin practice. When visualizing your desire, end with the phrase "this" or "something better for the highest good of all." This releases the stranglehold of attachment while maintaining clear intention. This principle forms the peak of our journey because it addresses what Shi Heng Yi considers the greatest obstacle to manifestation, our disconnection from the present moment. The modern mind typically dwells in 2 places, regretting the past or anxiously anticipating the future. Yet manifestation power exists only in the present moment. Master Shi teaches that the present moment is where all power resides. It's the only point where transformation is possible. He shares this powerful insight. Many seekers miss the abundance already present while focusing on what's lacking in the future. This means that effective manifestation paradoxically requires full acceptance of your current reality. Resistance to what is creates an energy of lack that blocks abundance. From, "I'll be happy when I manifest my desire," to, "I choose happiness now," which creates the energetic foundation for my desire to manifest. Shi Heng Yi teaches a profound presence practice. For 1 minute every hour, bring your complete attention to your sensory experience. What do you see, hear, feel, smell, and taste right now? This pattern interrupt breaks the trance of past-future thinking and anchors you in your manifestation power. As he says, the quality of your presence determines the quality of your manifestation. This single principle, mastered deeply, can transform everything. As we move from our peak, let's explore how Shi Heng Yi teaches us to work with resistance in manifestation. In Shaolin training, when students encounter resistance in their body during movement, they're taught to move toward it rather than away from it. This counterintuitive approach transforms limitation into breakthrough. The same applies to manifestation. When you feel resistance around a desire, fear, doubt, unworthiness, these emotions aren't telling you to abandon your goal. They're highlighting where internal work is needed. It's like your GPS saying, recalculating, not telling you to give up on your destination, just alerting you to an internal roadblock. Master Shi teaches, resistance is not a wall but a door. What you resist persists, what you embrace transforms. Try this practice. When you feel resistance around a desire, journal with these prompts. What exactly am I feeling? When did I first learn to feel this way? What belief is generating this feeling? What would be possible without this belief? As Shi Heng Yi says, your greatest manifestation blocks contain your greatest wisdom. This principle might surprise people who think of manifestation as a purely individual practice. Shi Heng Yi emphasizes that in Shaolin tradition, community, Sangha, accelerates transformation. He teaches that we unconsciously absorb the dominant energy of those around us. It's like trying to meditate in a room full of people watching action movies. Technically possible, but much harder than necessary. For manifestation, this means consciously creating a supportive environment. Research confirms this. We tend to adopt the habits, beliefs, and even financial realities of our 5 closest associates. Master Shi recommends several approaches. Find an accountability partner with aligned goals. Join communities centered around growth mindset. Share your intentions with supportive people. Distance from those who consistently doubt your vision. As he teaches, the right community doesn't just support your journey, it makes seemingly impossible transformations inevitable. This principle addresses what Shi Heng Yi considers a crucial but overlooked aspect of manifestation: energetic blockages from past actions. In Shaolin philosophy, karma isn't punishment but rather energy-seeking balance. Unconscious patterns from our past can create resistance to new manifestations. Master Shi teaches, before new energy can fully enter your life, old energy must be balanced and released. This involves taking responsibility for past actions that may have created disharmony, whether in this lifetime or symbolically from past generations. Try this karma cleansing practice. Identify relationships or situations where you feel energetic heaviness. Write letters of forgiveness, not necessarily to send. Perform acts of service or generosity without recognition. Release resentments through meditation. As Shi Heng Yi explains, karma cleansing doesn't deny responsibility, it transforms it from burden to wisdom. Think of it as clearing your manifestation cache. Sometimes your spiritual browser needs a refresh. Our final principle brings us full circle. Master Shi Heng Yi teaches that gratitude is not just an emotion but a complete practice, perhaps the most powerful manifestation tool available. In Shaolin philosophy, gratitude shifts us from seeking to receiving, from lacking to having. It's the bridge between desire and fulfillment. Try this Shaolin gratitude practice each night before sleep. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more insights.